Hello, and thank you for joining today. So we've got a few asanas that we will be doing in terms of category of asanas. These are the forward bends. These are very simple to do, but in doing them often, you'll notice that it will really extend out your legs. That's a good thing because in turn that extends your spine. It gives you a lot more space in your torso, which is going to help also with your breathing. So I'm using a bolster and 2 blankets today. If you don't have this equipment, it's fine. You can always use just pillows and, just blankets from your house. So the first pose that we're going to work with is just creating a V shape. So your feet are working towards each other and your knees are going out. It's important to be on the inner parts of your feet. So we're going to encourage that by just what I'm doing here, taking the hands to the floor. And you can see I've got the bolster in front, so we'll leave that line over that. And it does give a bit more of a restorative feel, a relaxing feeling for the trunk. So these blankets are folded and I'm just going to place them underneath the pelvis, the buttocks. So what's important is that you're on the inner part of the feet, not rolling your ankles out. And your outer calves are active, they're coming into your shin bones. The thighs are on your shins, and then we're going to go forward. You can always have a blanket here for your forehead, and that also helps with your breathing. So it's just walking your arms forward, nice and wide through your fingers, opening up your armpits and forehead down. So what stays back is your sitting bones. What moves forward is your spine. So you would be there for about 5 breaths. I'm going to remove the bolster now, but keep the blankets as they are. And now I'm taking the knees close together. And so it always starts with the feet. So I'm pressing down into the feet and my feet are just simply straight. Easy. Outer ankles in, outer calves in, and again, walking the arms forward, just slowly. So you feel that you're lengthening your lower back forward. I'm just going to move those blankets and I'm just going to give myself a little bit more height with that blanket. So that helps to lengthen your hamstrings and draw your sitting bones back. Really nice and long through your neck and long through here, which is the armpit. And that goes all the way to your elbow. You just walk your hands more forward. So that's our Adho Mukha Vajrasana. I'm going to remove these blankets now. It can be done with, again, still that spacer there, that's fine. But taking the toes forward and opening up the balls of the feet. So if you just sit up on your heels, again, those blankets are nice to have, but just sitting there on your heels, maybe uncomfortable. But just allow that tightness possibly there in the balls of the feet just to release. Breathe through your nose. And then again, it's just going forward. Notice that when you take your trunk forward, it lessens the intensity on the feet, but we want to keep the balls of the feet nice and open. Walk your hands forward, look forward, and nice and long through the back of your neck. So it's your thighs that work down against the back of the thighs, moving back, sitting bones back, spine forward, arms forward. And you're always breathing through your nose. It's important too to get lots of width through the tops of your shoulders, so that's away from your neck. Okay, so now, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So we're going to get the fingers really wide and turn the palms away from each other. And just line up your shoulders on top of the palms. Take the toes forward like you did before and lift your chest up. Lift your buttocks towards the ceiling. Inhale. inhale through the nose. We're going to go into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Push the hands firm into the ground and just feel that your feet are a little bit wider than your hips. Keep your heels really high up and just relax the neck. You can bend your knees here, and that encourages your calf muscles to go more forward to the shins. And we want the thigh muscles to go more back towards the thigh bones. That lovely evening sun. What I'm feeling. It's not always a good idea to do yoga in the sun, particularly if you're, getting quite hot. Okay, so now I'm going to take the first two fingers and just lift up the ball of the feet and hold the big toes. So nice straight arms. Keeping the calves forward again. I'm bending my knees to just encourage that action of the calf towards the shins. And I'm trying to maintain that as I straighten the legs. So what goes back is your thigh muscles to the thigh bones. Nice straight arms. And if you find you cannot hold your big toes, you can't quite get there, just put your hands in front of you on the floor, but try and straighten up your legs. Yeah, and the head goes forward. I'm going to walk forward again so you can just maintain the heels on the floor. You might just go a little bit longer now with your arm extension. Maybe your heels come off the floor a little bit and really starting to get that opening through your armpits. Firm legs. Nice deep breath through your nose. And then just come forward, take your knees wide again, so no equipment. Just stay on the tops of the feet, draw the pelvis back, walk your arms forward, and just align your ears up with your arms. So there we have it, some really simple forward bends that you can enjoy. So my brand is Iyengar and I'm Vanessa Greenwood and I look forward to teaching you more. Check me out, iyoga.co.nz. Join us.